Hi, welcome to our video. My name is Sofia Betancourt.
Hi, my name is Berbeo. We study international relationship, and today we're gonna talk about our most impactful experience.
In this semester, we did an overview through our life experiences and how this situation make us a better human being.
With the essay and timeline, we can show and recognize most of these experiences, but making an introspection for exam necessary to emphasize in our experience with social service.
When I was in school, we had to do social service every year. This was an indispensable activity for my school community, and we called Missionary Week. In my senior year, I had the opportunity to choose the place that I want to go, so with my group and my friends, we chose a foundation specialized in teenage pregnancy.
In my situation, my friends and me went to a home for the elderly near our homes. And we chose this place thinking that these people were living their last years and it is not fair to live isolated and boring in a building, although in this place everything was very beautiful.
We prepared weeks before to know the activities that we will do and the things that we will bring, like diapers for the babies and food for their mothers. But when we arrived at the place, I feel so uneasy. It was impactful for me to see girls of a minor age than me with this complicated situation and thinking that they were in that place because their families left them alone.
We didn't have much preparation because it was a spontaneous decision. However, we knew that we had to do basic things like play and dance. Our first impression was an astonishment because we did not know that it was a very large place with so many people. We also immediately think of our grandparents and grandmothers.
We did an activity to meet us, so we asked questions and the girls told us their history. We stayed like an hour listening and most of the girls cried, and my group too. And after this, we did a look around the place and we shared the food with them. We played board games, and when we needed to leave, the girls hugged us and thanked for everything.
As I said before, our basic activities was play and dance. We played board games, danced different kinds of music, also ate and could talk to different people. And I remember that everyone was very happy with our presence.
For me, that day will be unforgettable in my life. I don't think I ever forget the stories of the girls from that place. Above all, I will always carry Valentina with me, a 17 years old girl who had graduated from school and shortly afterward became pregnant. She lived with her baby's father and endured violence for a long time. Fortunately, she was able to reach the foundation where they welcomed and protect her, and she had to work until the last month of her pregnancy to cover many of her expenses. And when I met her, she was in the final stage and we got to know the name of her baby, Thomas.
I too will not forget that day, first because we brightened the day for many people, and second because we talked about our families and we were grateful for it. I will always remember who I danced with that day, and there is my.
For me, this experience made me more empathetic and sensitive, especially toward this issue, which is often taken as a joke by young people and satanized by adults. I began to truly appreciate the quality of life I have because I realized that in that kind of situation I will have a huge support network and wouldn't lack anything. It also made me look beyond my own circumstances and realize how fortunate I am to have grown up in an environment full of privilege that many of the girls at the foundation didn't have, and perhaps that's why they end up there.
I began to be more grateful for the opportunities that I had in my life, also to enjoy each moment and think much more about others' lives. And maybe that's why I like my career a lot, because I want to help people see others happy or at peace.
Although unlike David, my social service wasn't entirely voluntary, I was able to help and support people in need and observe different realities.
Sofia and I did different types of social service, but we both learned to serve the community without expecting anything in return, and to understand that we can support vulnerable populations through the small actions.
This video is also an invitation for you to take part in the many social service opportunities available in the country and to help change the life of others and your own.
And this is all. Thank you for listening to us.